Hey everybody, how's it going? It's the Daily Shooter, and today I'm going to review and do some extreme weather testing of the TN12 from ThruNite. This is a high output compact flashlight with a ton of great features. Okay, so here's what we get in the box. We have our ThruNite TN12 wrapped in some plastic, surrounded by some foam to help keep it nice. Now this is a very nice looking compact flashlight. It's actually Type 3 hard anodized coated, and it does come with a pocket clip. However, the pocket clip is not pre-installed. Now the packaging is also nice with that foam insert there to help keep your flashlight safe. And the first thing you're going to come across is your instruction booklet. So there's a little instruction booklet right there. The next thing you're going to come across is your details packet. So this will tell you the run times, how many lumens, etc. And it actually does come with a sheath. So it comes with a pretty nice sheath. It's kind of a soft material with a way to lash it to your belt or lash it to your gear in the back. And it fits pretty well, it fits pretty tight. It's not oversized like a lot of other sheaths that you might get with flashlights. It's just enough to fit the flashlight in it, kind of compact. Now it does have a little D-ring on the top, so you can attach it to your gear using that as well. But just a nice little addition that comes with the flashlight. Now another thing you're going to get is the pocket clip. Like I said, it's not pre-installed, but it's a nice black clip-on pocket clip, and I found that it actually works fairly well. Also comes with a lanyard. And definitely something that's convenient is an extra tail cap. Now to turn the light off and on, you would actuate the rear tail cap, which does allow for momentary on by not completely depressing the button as you activate the flashlight. And to change the modes, you would then press the button located near the front of the flashlight, which cycles through the 6 modes: Firefly, Low, Medium, High, Turbo, and Strobe. Now what I'm going to do is take the flashlight outside so we can see how far the throw is and how bright the different modes are, as well as do some extreme weather testing, including a trip to the freezer in a bowl of water. Okay, so here we are outside. We're going to start off with the lowest mode being Firefly. You can barely see it right there. We'll go to low, then to medium, then to high, turbo, and then there is our strobe. So we have our strobe right there. It's actually a very fast moving strobe, so if you're going to use this in a self-defense situation, definitely it's going to disorient somebody. And you can see how ridiculously bright it is right there. The strobe actually runs off of high, so on high mode this thing is just blinding bright. Now the amount of throw that you get from this compact flashlight is amazing. I mean, you can see how bright that is right there, but look how far back I'm standing. I mean, it really does just project and illuminate almost my entire backyard. So it has a decent amount of flood, it has a very hot spot in the center for throwing the beam. It's just a great little spotlight, as well as, you know, an everyday carry, everyday use flashlight. Just an immense amount of light that comes out of this little thing. Now, I did get lucky as I was doing my testing that a storm was coming through at the time, which allowed me to expose this flashlight to the elements and see how well it fared against Mother Nature. We had heavy rains, hail, wind at 50 miles an hour, lightning, thunder, you name it. So I took an opportunity while the weather wasn't too bad to go out there, throw the flashlight on the ground, let it sit out there for a little while, and go outside and check it every now and then. So about every half an hour to an hour I would go back out, see how well the flashlight was doing, make sure that it still worked, and it worked just fine. So that was kind of a good sign right there. Decided to move it over to a different puddle here so that it would be in a little bit deeper water, and just kind of leave it there overnight. This was about 6 o'clock right here, and at 6 o'clock it had been out for now about 2 hours or so, running in Firefly mode. Decided to go back out and check it. This is around 11 o'clock at night. So at 11 o'clock at night, the weather's kind of rolling out. Not too much left. You can see that the ground kind of absorbed all of the water at this point. But we still have our flashlight running in Firefly mode, and it's doing well. It's still holding up, definitely. Now the flashlight did really well. It was out there. This is about 2 o'clock in the morning when I went and picked it up. And the flashlight was working great. It lasted through everything. The rain was pretty much over. So I went out there with a bowl of water, threw the flashlight in it, still on, and I wanted to go from one extreme to the next because this was a hot summer storm. Taking the bowl of water into my garage, throwing it into the garage freezer, and I'm going to freeze it overnight, and we'll check on it again in the morning and see how it's going. It's still in Firefly mode at this point. Now here I am at 8 o'clock in the morning going out to the garage checking the freezer, and I was really surprised that it's no longer in Firefly mode, it's in high mode on strobe. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and I think what happened was from the ice expanding around the front button, the modes button, the ice eventually pushed the button enough to hold it down steady and place it into strobe mode. So basically we have strobe mode due to the ice basically creating pressure against the flashlight. Now it's actually pretty cool. I mean, the flashlight's still working. It's been 15 hours, 16 hours since I started doing all the testing on this flashlight, and it's been on the same battery that's been in there. It's been working this whole time. Now this is about an hour later after being left in the heat in the morning, and we're starting to get some thawing going. You can see the flashlight's still working. It's flashing. It's still blinking. The ice is melting from all around it. But you can see right there I depressed the tail cap and the light went off, came back on, so I was pretty happy with the results at this point. Now when I came back out this time, the light was off, wasn't working anymore. You can see that the ice has melted quite a bit more. This is about an hour after last time, so we're what, 17 hours into this test right here, and it finally went out. Now I suspected that the battery had run dry simply due to the fact that it was in high mode, and that only lasts for about 90 minutes on strobe. Now you can see how the ice is actually kind of melted away from the flashlight right there. I just basically figured the batteries ran dead. So now I came back out, it's completely melted at this point. Now we're checking out the flashlight to see if it still works. I'll have to put a new battery in for that, but basically looking to see if there's water inside. Upon initial inspection, you can see that there is water underneath that lens cap right there. I tried clicking it one time to see if it would come on. Maybe the battery wasn't dead. There was just water inside. Tried the modes as well, but the flashlight wouldn't come on, and I do see signs of water in that lens. So basically what we're going to do is open up the flashlight, see if there is any water in there, and then we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, you can definitely see that there's water. When I opened it up, you can see the rust already on the battery and on the top switch there underneath the LED itself. Now as I pour this out, you can see the drips of water coming out. It's kind of like rusty water. That would be from the battery. Now this battery I actually bought off Amazon just the other day, and that battery is already rusted out. So that definitely didn't work. And what I'm thinking is while that I left it on Firefly mode, but while the light was in the freezer in the ice and it switched over to high mode and it started melting, I believe that the flashlight got so hot that it expanded as it was in that water, allowing the water to seep by or seep through the threads. So that's what I think. I'm not sure that this is actually a fail. If you're going to put it on high in water for that amount of time in ice, then yeah, you might get some water in it. But I really think that the flashlight performed well. You saw that it was on all the way through the night, through the ice in the morning. It wasn't until the ice actually started to melt and the flashlight was on high that we had our failure. So still pretty good results. However, the flashlight is no longer working. I'm going to have to try and dry that out, get a replacement battery as well, and see if we can get this thing working. But for now, it's a very cool flashlight. Works amazing. Great throw. A lot of different modes. Nice, easy pocket carry. Does come with the sheath. So I would still give it a positive review, even though it had a fail at the end. Definite fail if you're going to be recreating any type of test like that. Obviously, that was a little bit extreme. Either way, thank you guys very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.